Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes, tamu sana. Earlier today, Kalonzo Musyoka and his Oka Brigade met Moses Kuria, after which they prevailed upon Moses Kuria to join Oka. But Moses Kuria's response was a little bit funny and very, very interesting. So in this video, I want us to have a look at Moses Kuria's response through his Facebook account, after which, as usual, we are just going to dissect that to see exactly what is actually happening behind the scenes. Moses Kuria. Today, I was hosted by my good friends from the One Kenya Alliance, led by His Excellency Honorable Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka Wiper, Honorable Martha Karua NAK Kenya, Cyrus Jirongo UDP, and KANU Executive Director George Wanaina, representing Gideon Moi. They invited Chama cha Kazi to join One Kenya Alliance. Whereas we share many ideals between Chama cha Kazi and Oka, we agreed to work together as long as Oka is not joining the Azimio coalition, which is incompatible with myself and the Chama cha Kazi party. We will hold a follow-up meeting on Wednesday, 2nd March, to agree on the way forward. That's Moses Kuria's response when he was prevailed upon by Kalonzo to join Oka. And from that response, it's very clear Moses Kuria is stating that his party, Chama cha Kazi, is incompatible with Azimio, but is not stating that his party is not incompatible with Kenya Kwanza Alliance of William Ruto. And the mere fact that Moses Kuria was actually hosted by Kalonzo Musyoka is an indication that Moses Kuria might have been sent by somebody to Kalonzo Musyoka. And then the mere fact again that Moses Kuria is stating that they will work together as long as Kalonzo Musyoka, or rather Oka, is not joining Azimio. That is Moses Kuria playing some kind of politics. Moses Kuria is pretending not to have known what transpired yesterday. Yesterday, Kalonzo Musyoka made it very clear that on Monday, they are formally signing an agreement paving way for Azimio One Kenya Alliance. So Moses Kuria is trying to feign some kind of ignorance. He's just trying to live in denial. And that is also to achieve a specific political agenda and objective, which I'm going to explain in details. Having said all that, what does this whole drama or this whole thing mean politically? From where I sit, I'm seeing a Moses Kuria who is very desperate, trying to please William Ruto supporters. You know, as I talk now, the biggest threat to William Ruto's presidency is Kalonzo Musyoka joining Azimio. In the event Kalonzo joins Azimio, then I will be tempted to conclude here that Raila Odinga will win this year's presidential election with a landslide, with a very big margin. That is something I'm stating without any doubt at all. And William Ruto supporters, some of them know that. And actually they're waiting with bated breath for that deal not to materialize. For Kalonzo, for some miracles to happen, that Kalonzo does not finally join Azimio. You know, miracles are also possible. So William Ruto supporters are waiting for miracles. That God do something, Kalonzo not to join Azimio. So Moses Kuria is just trying to please them by telling them that no, Kalonzo has not yet joined Azimio. That is just a clever strategy. Moses Kuria is just trying to endear himself to those William Ruto supporters who fears a Kalonzo joining Azimio. Moses Kuria is just trying to live in denial and, to a larger extent, cheating William Ruto supporters. And by cheating them that Kalonzo, he will work with Kalonzo if he does not join Azimio, Moses Kuria is endearing himself to William Ruto supporters on the mountain. And that's the kind of a support Moses Kuria wants to use. Moses Kuria wants to attract some very strong aspirants from the mountain who do not want to be seen to be clearly, directly supporting William Ruto, but they want to be seen in a party to William Ruto. So Moses Kuria is just positioning himself to be more friendly to William Ruto and actually anti-Azimio. That's Moses Kuria's game plan here. He wants to please William Ruto supporters on the mountain. And then secondly, I'm seeing a Kalonzo Musyoka trying to use Moses Kuria and Martha Karua to up his stakes in the ongoing Azimio negotiations. Kalonzo is trying to send a coded message or an indirect message to Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga that, look here, I still have a plan B. I can actually join hands with Martha Karua, Moses Kuria, and finally or eventually, we just team up with William Ruto. That is the message Kalonzo maybe is trying also to tell Uhuru and Raila. And that message does not mean Kalonzo might be willing to join William Ruto, but Kalonzo's heart is in Azimio. But he wants to up his stakes in the ongoing negotiations in Azimio. He wants to get the best of a deal in Azimio. And that trick also William Ruto pulled it on Uhuru Kenyatta in 2013. Just a day before they sealed a political deal in 2013, William Ruto was on record stating that Mukiona Raila mwambie na mtafuta sana. The following day they were sealing some deal with Uhuru Kenyatta. That's what I'm seeing Kalonzo trying to do here. He wants to actually intimidate that other side to give him the best of a deal. That's exactly what I'm seeing happening here. And then thirdly, Kalonzo Musyoka, Kuria, and Martha Karua are coming out as very indecisive leaders. And their indecisiveness have got different reasons, or rather there are different reasons why these leaders are undecided or undecisive. Kalonzo's reason is different from Karua and from Karua and Moses Kuria. Kalonzo is indecisive because he wants the best of a deal in Azimio. Kalonzo wants to be given something, some good meat in Azimio. Moses Kuria and Martha Karua, they are undecided or undecisive because the ground on the mountain is very slippery for them. They are not very much sure of their political future on the mountain. They don't know whether to align themselves with Uhuru Kenyatta or with William Ruto. And all this both comes, Uhuru and Ruto, none is interested in actually luring and wooing them to their sides. Ruto is not very much interested in Moses Kuria. Same to Martha Karua. Uhuru Kenyatta is not very much interested in Moses Kuria. Same to Martha Karua. So these leaders are just left in the middle. Nobody is interested in them. And then again, on their own, they cannot stand alone on the mountain. They have to align themselves with either Ruto or Uhuru Kenyatta. But these sides are actually evading them. So I tend to believe again, Moses Kuria and Martha Karua, their indecisiveness is because they are not all that strong on the ground. They know they cannot stand on their own to make a decision on their own. The ground will not actually follow them. So they are still just trying to test waters to see if maybe Uhuru or William Ruto can actually lure them to the negotiation table for them to seal a deal. I'm seeing that kind of a thing. And Kuria and Martha Karua are also just trying to please William Ruto supporters on the mountain. That's exactly what these two leaders are doing. Otherwise, from that post by Moses Kuria, it's very clear there are two things that are clearly coming out. The first thing, Moses Kuria and Martha Karua are trying to please William Ruto supporters on the mountain. That is coming out clearly from this. The second thing, Kalonzo Musyoka is using Karua and Kuria to up his stakes on the negotiation table with Azimio. Those are things coming out clearly. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, before I conclude, let me remind you once more that in case you've bumped here and so far you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. And to any other person watching us outside Kenya for the very first time, kindly drop a comment. Let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. And if possible, subscribe, give this video a like. And to our fans, thank you, God bless you, God bless Kenya.